Yes. Cool, guys. So we got a good couple of callers on the line, man. What's up, guys? For those who don't know me, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows me, but just in case you don't, my name is Brandon Stringer, creator of FX Social. And so what we're going to talk, I do these webinars every Monday and Wednesday. So sometimes I'm gonna do like a Forex education call. Sometimes I just go over settings for the bot. Sometimes I'll talk about how to get 1.8 million. It just depends on how I feel. And I usually like to ask the Telegram group, what they want my subject to be. So for Wednesday, I'm thinking of doing like a Forex call, like education call to teach people how to trade on this Wednesday. But so Monday and Wednesdays, man, you got me. If I change my mind, you're gonna know through our Telegram group. Sometimes I'll be out and I just can't make the call. So I don't be trying to like stress myself to get to the call. As long as I can do it, I can make it. If I can't, then until I start getting some help. So what we're gonna talk about today, guys, is a couple of different things. We're gonna talk about how to get $1.8 million in your trading account, how to get not funding, how to get this. We're gonna talk about some automations and some hybrids. And what else we're gonna talk about is just questions and answers after. So we're gonna talk about 1.8 million. We're gonna talk about FX Socials automations, and then we're gonna answer any questions that you guys might have for me or any concerns that you might have for me. So let's dive right into this thing. Okay, so it is so hard to get this thing out of my way. Okay, hold on, let me get this out of the way, guys. My bad. Cool. Hit play. All right, cool. So let's talk about 1.8 million. So just so y'all can understand what's going on, guys, there are like so many trading firms. It's like maybe like 20 plus firms. And what these trading firms do is that they give you capital to trade for them as long as you pass their test and pay their fee. And there are companies who give you 100,000, there are companies who give you 50,000, 25,000, 10,000, 300,000, 1.8 million, or 1.2 million and upwards. And so the cool thing about it, guys, is that once you pass the test, you don't have to risk your own capital to trade, for one. So that's one benefit. Number two, you don't have to you can get access to live capital like 300,000, 100,000, and even if and it's going to teach you how to use risk management. And three is it's every company's different. So some companies do like an 80 to 20% split. So you keep 8% of what you make for them, they keep 20%, or you might keep 70% and they keep 30%, or you might get, or it's a 50-50 split. Every company is different, right? So I personally did my research on the top three that I like. So I call it the 1.8 million because between all three, you can have 1.8 million in your account or more, actually. So it's between 1.8 million to like maybe 3.8 million, somewhere around there, right? But we're going to stick to the 1.8 million for now. So I'm going to just give some numbers, right? And I'm going to actually tell y'all the name of these companies. And so if you're watching this on YouTube later on, just click the link below to get to it, and I'll have all those in my description. But let's talk about FTMO. That's one of the most popular ones. So basically with FTMO, and I'm gonna go tell you how to sign up for it, and I'm gonna tell you the benefits of each of them and the disadvantages of each of them after, and then we're gonna get into my automation stuff. So FTMO, they usually can fund you up to about 300,000. So right now I just want to talk numbers, and then tell me if this makes sense. So look, you have to be very, very conservative with these people's money. You can't be super aggressive or they'll kick you off the platform, and you have to rejoin again. So to avoid that, just be really conservative, right? So okay, you got $300,000 that they're gonna let you trade for them, and you go for 5% a month, which is only 15,000 a month. That's nothing, right? 5%. And now what's cool about this, guys, is the reason I chose these three softwares or these three companies is because they allow you to use expert advisors. So for those who don't know what expert advisor is, an EA is basically the stuff that I sell where you can have software trade for you. So I specifically chose these three for a couple of reasons. One, you can have the software make you 5% a month versus you having to trade. Even though 5% is not that hard to do, right? Or so the good thing about it is you can trade manually. So that's why I want to start teaching people how to trade. So you can decide if you want to use the software to trade for you, or sometimes you want to just trade yourself. And so well, the good thing about having software to trade for you is you can have, since it's three different ones we have, you don't want to go and try to trade all three, right? So maybe you want to trade one of them for yourself, and the other two can be on automation through our software. So does that make sense, guys? Let me know in the chat box. Does it make sense like having the software trade all three or at least two of them? Cool, 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 cool. And what my thing is, I want to teach you guys how to trade also, so you can, take advantage of, this the stuff was like, it's a lot fun to trading $300,000 and trading 300 bucks, right? So this one, $300,000, 5% is $15,000. On this company, you keep a 70% of what you make. So 70% of 15,000 is 10,500 a month. Let me know in the chat box. If you can make 10,500 on autopilot, would that change your life? And I'm teach you guys how to qualify for it and everything, so you don't have to worry about that part. But these are the top three that I personally like. Cool, cool. Yeah, right. 10,500. Someone told me if I get 10,500, I'm putting 10,500 into my trade account. So over time, I can have my real account, my actual personal account, where I can do 100%, keep 100%, and I can trade as aggressive as I want. You can't trade. They have rules for their stuff, so you only can trade. You can only go for like 5 or 10. You can go for as much as you want, but you have to have a very low risk because you're trading their money. So but the good thing about it is that you're still getting free money, right? And you can take that 10,500 and put it into your own account. And so every month, within 10 months, you have 100,000, right? Or you're trading it while you're putting money into it. So it's a lot of different things. Yeah, the leverage is low also. So, but I always tell people like even when Nick said, leverage is lower, I think we all agree, even when you're being conservative and you have low leverage, 5% is very doable on a $300,000 account. What's 5%, right? That's nothing. So the next one is, I forgot to change the name. My bad, guys. So I'll actually go on the website. So just ignore this. This is not FTMO. This is a different company. So this company, which is not FTMO, also uses a $300,000 account. And you can aim for 5% on your 15,000 for that also. But the difference with them is you only keep 50%. So you only make 7,500 monthly. So you're probably gonna ask, why would I choose this company over FTMO? Well, personally, I wouldn't. But the thing is, you can have both. So if you can't afford both at the beginning, just start off with FTMO, have your 70% split. Then you can start one here too, and then you got 300,000 in two different ones. Now, the third one is 5%er, and so you get 1.2 million funded to your account, and you can aim for 5% with them, which is 60,000, but they also do a 50% split, so you only make 30,000 out of the 60,000. So in total, guys, if you do all three of these, you take your time, you build them up, you can get this done really in like maybe 3 or 4 months, if that. Heck, really like a month. I'll say 2 or 3. Let's say 3 months is let's say in 3 months to 6 months, you have all of these accounts done. You have your 1.2, your 300, your 300, and you're making $48,000 per month from risking other people's capital. What would someone do? What would y'all do with $48,000 in autopilot? Would that change your life personally? And now think about it like this, guys. You put $48,000 into your real account. In 2 months, you have $100,000 in your account. You can be aggressive with your own account and make another $40,000, $50,000. So now you're making $50,000 a month from your $100,000 personal account, and you're making $50,000 from the firm accounts. Now you're making $100,000 a month, and that's how you become a 7-figure earner. So I just like to keep it, like, I always be like, you make things sound so simple. That's why people always tell me, like, well, it is. It's information changes situations, right? A lot of people didn't know anything about this type of stuff. So it's like, that's all they don't know, then you don't know. So let's kind of talk about all three of the companies and what's the difference between all of them, right? And then we're going to get into some of my automation stuff. So let's go ahead. Let me go and share my screen real quick and share Safari. All right, so we'll talk about FTMO. So each of them are all different. They all have their own different qualifications. So like I said, you can either, so I'll talk about FTMO first so we can make sense of it, right? So we're going to just assume you're doing regular, right? $100,000 account. So basically with them, it's whenever I suggest you practice first, and I have full training. I'll show you in a minute on how to practice before you pay. But you got to pay $540 to them, And then you can put my software on their stuff, or you can trade yourself. It's up to you, right? And then basically they're going to give you $100,000 as a evaluation. And in 30 days, you have to do a 10% gain. So once you get 10% gain of $10,000 out of 100,000, you pass step one. Step two, you have to do it one more time, but instead you only have to get a 5% gain. Now, the extra thing that they have, which I have a video on, is you can't lose $10,000 in the midst of trying to gain $10,000. So basically, you need to make you need to take $100,000 account to $110,000 account in 30 days, and then you got to turn another $100,000 account after you finish that into 105,000. So half of that in 30 days, and then you're funded completely. So after you go for that 10%, I always tell people, instead of trying to go for 10% every month, you don't have any profit goals after that. So instead you have to do that. You just be really conservative and aim for 3 to 5% a month. So 3 to 5% on the $100,000 account is anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 a month. And you keep 70% of that. Now, you can do this challenge up to 3 times. So that makes you have $300,000. So 5% of $300,000 is 15,000. You keep 70% of that, that's 10,500. Now, this is another one. This is similar. It's called Infoid. Go to prop trading. So with Infoid, it's the same thing. 10% profit in 30-day calendar, 10% max drawdown. They also allow you to use my EA. 5% when 60 days. You have 60, it's the same thing. Only difference is this only gives you 50%. FTMO gives you 70%. So I definitely would choose that. And how they work is this. Now, oh yeah, by the way, guys, you don't have to do 100,000. If you don't have $600 and you still want to try this, they have stuff at 10,000. So where you don't, instead of having to aim for $10,000, you can aim for $1,000 on a $10,000 account, and then you can still get funded $10,000, and then you can try 100,000 later. You know, you don't have to. So I just want to throw that out there, right? So the same thing with this one. You don't have to start off with 50,000 or 100,000, but how they do theirs is a little different. So they make you do 1% of the balance you want to try. So if you're going to do 25,000, 1% of 25,000 is $250. But 1% of 50,000 is $500. 1% of 100,000 is $1,000. 1% of 300,000 is $3,000. So if you don't have that, you can start with $25,000 and just try to get meet their criteria, and so which is 10% on the balance. So 10% for 25,000, you got to make 2,500, and then you got to do it again, but this time you got to have to make 12,050, so it's half, and then you got another account. So imagine let's say you don't got no money like that, right? And so you got $250, you can try this, and then you may have another $100 to try this. So it's 155 plus 250, so that's like 350. But if you pass these 2 challenges, you have $35,000 that you can trade with. So, and then you can make some money, save your money, and then whenever you get some extra money, you can try those bigger ones. Or you might want to make sure that you can even pass the first one before you try these bigger ones, right? So, and you can do this. Even if you try the 25,000 first, you can try the $100,000 later. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat box if that makes sense. So okay, so someone asked me, so you cannot make money with FTMO until no, so you can be done in 20 days. They're just saying they're giving you up to 60 days for both of them. So if you pass it in 20 days, then you're good. You get funded the next day, the 21st day. So you can really get all your money within 20 days, your first 20 days if you want, which most people do anyway. And like I said, I'm gonna start doing more webinars on how to make this happen and everything. Like we're really focused on trying to help everyone get funded. Cool. So it's the third one. So this one's a little different. You don't have to do no verification process. So the other two you have to verify. This one you don't have to do no verification process, and you can still use the EA. And they also aren't doing any 30-day profit goal. So I like this one a lot, mainly because unlike the other two, you have to get 10% of your account in 30 days and then 5% of your account within 30 days, 10%. So once you get that 10%, let's say you do it in 10 days, then you got to do 5%. And after you get that verification, then you're fine, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this one, you don't have to do any of that. You just literally start off with, and this is the one with the 1.8 million. So let me tell you how this works. You're gonna get funded. I always tell people we're gonna do aggressive on this one. Aggressive, right? So you can do aggressive or low risk, but you only can, or EA, you can only do aggressive with EAs. So we're gonna just say aggressive, right? So they're gonna start you off with $20,000. And once you get 12% on your money, and it's not, you don't have to do it in 30 days like the other ones. You can take 90 days if you have to. So you can be really cautious, really chill, let it hit that 12%. And then, and the good thing about it is the $20,000 they give you to start off with, you make money off that 20,000. So it's not a valuation. It's whatever money you make, it's a 50-50 split. So on the 20%, if you make 2,400, then they're going to give you 1,250. Now, every time you gain 10%, 10%, so the first time you gain 10% on your $20,000 account, they're going to instantly bring you up to 80,000. So as soon as you make 2,400 your first time, you're going to get paid out $1,250. So you made your money back, and they're going to increase your account by 80,000. Then every time you 10% your account, they're going to increase your account double. So it's going to go from 80,000 to 160,000, right? So once you get 10% again, you go from 80,000. So the first time you go 4 times your money, right? So you go from 20,000 to 80,000. After the 80,000, if you go 50% every time. So 80,000, let's say you get 10% on 80,000, right? On your account. So whatever 10% of 80,000 is, now they're going to have a $160,000 account. And then when you 10% again, you're going to have a $320,000 account. And then when you 10% again, you have a $640,000 account. And then when you 10% again, you can have a 1.2 million. And that's where you max out at. So you can get up to 1.2 million by 10% of your account like 4 or 5 times. So, and there's no time limit. So if it takes you 3 months to 10%, or it takes you 3 days to 10%, you can see 1.2 million pretty quickly if you're 10% fast. But I always tell people, man, you're just chilling out, man, only aiming for 5%, not going crazy, going for 5%, right, on your money. And then, within like what? Maybe 6-7 months, you'll have 1.2 million. But on the way there, you're going to have, you're making money. So someone said mostly. So I did that. So you can actually use a stop loss on mine, but you don't have you don't have to do a stop loss. The one I chose, but on 5%ers, you're right. They say that you want to use stop loss unless you're using aggressive. They don't allow no stop loss if you're using low risk. But if you do aggressive, it's gonna they're gonna give you, you're gonna be fine. So if you do aggressive, you can do the one without stop loss. But that's why I didn't even talk about low risk, because they're aggressive when they allow you to do no stop loss. So I did a lot of research on all this before I told y'all, because I wanted to make sure have my T's crossed. But you're right. Every one is different. But I think you can do indices on FTMO, but on the other, and maybe I don't think N4 and 5% allows you to do indices, but I don't remember. I think FTMO does though. Cool. So aggressive, you can do no stop loss. So when you have the bot, my bot can trade stop loss, but you can do no stop loss. It trades better with no stop loss. So you can do it with no stop loss if you're on aggressive. So like this is aggressive right here. So they got the low risk version and they got the aggressive version. That's all. So on the low risk, all you have to do is go for like, I think 7% or something like that. Oh, and that's another thing about FTMO versus this. So FTMO, they don't like you doing over the weekend trades. I've been using my bot for like a good 13 months, but total. But This company doesn't care if you have over the weekend and overnight trades or trade doing news too. So that's why I like this company a lot. The 5%ers, I think I like them the most. So I don't know if I like them the most, but I like them a lot because you don't have as many rules. But I always tell people I'm doing all three regardless because why not? So let's let's talk about the bot now. We're going to talk about the bot. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it today, but I wanted to talk about the hybrid. I don't know if they allow weekend trades. I will have to look into that for you, or you just go on their site. But I don't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. Most of the time, I try to leave, I don't like to trade over weekend anyway, so I try to be done by like Thursday anyway. So, or I don't try to trade too much because I'm only going for 5% a month, so I don't need every trading day. I can trade, Sunday through Wednesday, or Monday through Wednesday every every week, and just be done. Why do more? And so let's kind of talk. So, okay, question for all my members: which one is everyone using? Who's using? Which one do y'all use most? Y'all use FX Social Pro V5 or y'all use Print Machine or both? I guess I get that most people probably use both anyway. But which one y'all like more so far for yourself? I know a lot of people like FX Social Pro because of the gold. It trades gold really well. Print Machine Pro SV5 FX Social Pro. Oh yeah, you need to go to V5, man. V5 kills V2, man. Gotta get that V5, man. Just go to my. So let me show you this real quick, y'all. So if you go here, I'm okay. Right now I got this on the private section. So but over the weekend, I'm going to change this um firm challenges or whatever. I'm gonna call it something, and I'm gonna have videos on each firm and how to do it for each firm. So I'm gonna do that too for you guys. Don't worry. But for the guy who said he didn't know how to update it, just go to downloads and you can update your bot here. Just watch this video and just hit download. And that should be a video right there. That is crazy. There's no video there. Well, I'll add a video there, but it's pretty simple. If you click, why is not a video there? That is crazy. Anyways, I'll fix that later. But yeah, I'll upload the video there. I guess it went away by mistake. But yeah, you can download the new one here. Now let's kind of I want to talk about do you have to get 3 VPSs for each of the funding? Yeah, you definitely not 3 VPSs. You just need a VPS. So you can get another VPS and just have 3 accounts. So you have one for the firm and all that stuff, right? But okay, so I want to talk about I know some people say they use Print Machine, some people use FX Pro. Today I'm just gonna kind of stick to FX Pro today because that's the one I was gonna kind of talk about some new stuff I'm gonna try with it. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So let's share my screen. I would try to avoid NFP or at least try to be done by Tuesday. So if I start Sunday, be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for NFP. So I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna show you this broker. So I just funded this broker. I just funded. I was testing on this broker for a while, and I like him a lot. But like, so let's kind of talk about this. Wow. Okay. So, this is FX Social Pro V5, right? So I was testing them with Go. Okay, for example, I want to know in the chat box. Let me know for people who use FX Social Pro V5. Are you using it for currency pairs or using it for gold only? Or you're doing like you try both setups? Let me know for the people who using FX Social Pro V5, not Print Machine, but FX Social Pro V5. Silver. I stopped using silver, man. I like silver because it makes a lot of money, but it was just too. It was too. Like silver be good when it's good, but it'd be too janky sometimes. So it's like sometimes it's good and it grow your account super fast. and then sometimes it just act janky. So I was like, I'm just leave it alone. I love silver. I ain't gonna lie. I might do silver again later. Chris, you got two separate accounts. One account's for FX Pro. Okay, yes, you got stuff like me. So this is what I was gonna try out, guys. I haven't tried it out yet, so I'm gonna show you that the stuff I've tried. So look, this is my gold only setup, right? So with my gold only setup, as you can see, it does really well. It's like this is like 2 weeks on this account. This is a demo account though. I was just testing because I got live accounts obviously too, but this was like I was trying out this broker first, so that's why I put it on this broker. So you can find, make sure you use my link when you sign up for this broker, but you can find it in my training. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, man. See, the thing is, Print Machine was more accurate at FX Also Pro V2, but when I updated the V5 and I changed it from silver to gold, it's kind of like it's hard to say because like once I made that upgrade to it, it became on par with Print Machine. So right now though, we're kind of focused on just talking about FX Also Pre V5, right? So this is the V5 version, not V2, not V3, not anything else. This is V5. And so why can't you see the chat? I don't know. That's your thing on Zoom. So this is the goal. As you can see, this some really good results. This is off of 0.03. I got the settings in the recommended settings, so it's in the recommended settings, whatever. So it does really good on gold, right? That's on the 0.03. And I'm gonna show you a 0.01 with currency pairs, right? I just did random currency pairs. So this is the currency pairs. So let's bring it up so you can see it real quick. Oh wow, I made 77 on that one. But is this the currency pair one? Yep, this is it. So this is still FX Also Pro, but this is with currency pairs, right? So, it did, and this is it started off at 0.01, and it did all the way to off of 0.01 starting, it did to $133. Obviously when it did a grid, it made a little bit more, but I mean, as you can see, it wins pretty well off of 0.01 even. Yeah, I'm going to start doing testing Bitcoin too. I guess I'd be having so much going on. I actually have people on my team that's tried Bitcoin that's did really well. He actually showed me some results today. The multiplier, I have it on 1.5 for this one. So I do 1.2 or 1.5. So this one's 1.5 though. So what I'm doing today, guys, is the settings that I did for this for gold. I did it on gold only. And for this one, I did this on all the currency pairs, and I put it into a hybrid account. I think this is a brand new account. I started a live account. So I'm gonna show you how I do. I'm probably gonna add like more 1,500 more bucks in there. So it's gonna be like a $10,000 account. And so what I did was I have all the currency pairs like this, right, on the 15-minute chart using the recommended settings, and then I think I did gold, but with gold I did a 5-minute chart with the 5-minute recommended settings because remember gold does the 5 minutes, currency pairs does the 15 minutes, right? So I got them both together, and what I did different was on the currency pairs, I have max pairs at 2. Let me just bring a pair over here real quick so we can see real quick. So let me show you what I meant. So chart windows, bring one up. Yeah, whatever. So on max pairs, this is what max symbol pairs is. When you put max pairs to 2, that means you're telling the pair, if there's more than 2 symbols open, do not open the trade, right? So I have this at 2 on all my pairs. And anytime a gold opens up, and I have my gold set to like 10, for example, right? So what I'm telling gold to do is like, even if I have 2 pairs open, I still want you to open up a trade while I still want you to open up a trade even though there's 2 pairs open. So gold is going off of, it doesn't matter if pairs are open. So it's like it's trading in the same account independently, if that makes sense. But if gold is open with another currency pair, like AUD USD, and the third pair won't open till gold closes. But gold will still open even if there are two pairs open because we have this set to 10. Let me know in the chat box if that makes sense. No, they're both FX Social Pro, LG. So gold, so I got FX Social Pro. I'm pretty sure it does. Look, LG. That literally says FX Social Pro V5. Oh, wait, you talking about gold? Unless you talking about gold. I'm pretty sure gold is FX Social Pro V5 too. Yeah, they're both FX Social V5. You got me like I'm crazy. So, but like I was saying, like I was on a different account, maybe I don't know, but this is definitely FX Social Pro V5. I was on something else. I could say FX Social Original probably, but that's I gotta check, but I don't think so. But yeah, do y'all understand what I was saying though? But nah, this is all premising. I mean, oh damn, you're right. Oh damn, let me check. You're right. My bad. Oh snap! I'm glad you told me that. I so wasn't paying attention. This is my live account. I need to fix that. Well, I can show y'all something real quick while I'm on it, since LG just helped me realize something. I'm just going to delete some of these. That's funny. So I have Primacy and FX Social on the same thing. Oh my God, I'm crazy. mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I see. So look, when I drag USDCHF over, let me see. Okay, cool. So I guess I must have, I don't know what I was doing personally, but whatever. So if you wonder how I already have this on here, for those who don't know, once you set your first pair up, like let's say I set USDCHF, once I set it up and it says whatever pair I want, all I do is go to template, save, call it default, and then save, and then boom. And then now it's default pair. It's gonna be default settings. It's gonna have the default time frame and everything. And I just drag it all over after that. It's even gonna like pop up in the same area that you put it at. So like you see it's going right here every time. I don't know how I put primacy on here. I must be doing, I gotta stop doing stuff and I'm tired. I don't know how that's even physically possible considering I just drag all of them over and they're already default. Appreciate that LG paying attention. I so did not notice. But this is all I do, guys, when I like putting pairs on here. And boom. Mm. And I need to do this one, and this one. And I'll do gold later. I'll do it before when I got this live. Cool. Now we have all the pairs. Only thing I gotta add now is I gotta add the gold. So what I would do with the gold is how can you show us again the template and what else? Okay. So let's say that you did this one right and it has a smiley face. And you're down with your first pair. So you don't have to keep doing this for every pair, which is very tedious. Just go to right click, template, save, name it default. Then you hit save. I already have mine, so I'm not gonna do it. And then when you drag stuff over, that's gonna be the default template. Now the issue with that is that when let's say I drag gold over, where's gold at? And this method I'm trying, guys, is definitely more aggressive because I got gold and the pairs working together. See how it automatically did 15 minutes, but on gold I like 5 minutes. So what I'll do is put them on 5 minutes. and then I'll just drag it back over. And then I'll do all my settings for gold, which I'll do later. So I'll just do a little later. I'm gonna do that after this. But yeah, I'll just keep it up so I can remember to do it. So that's what I'm trying for. I'm actually gonna try a live account, even though I know this is NFP week. But I'm just gonna do it anyway because whatever. But this week you should also be careful because this is NFP week. So try to be out the markets before Thursday or Friday. How do you add symbols on the left corner? It's already there. But if you want to see more, hit show all. That way you can see all the symbols. Cool. So I think we went over the 1.8 million. We went over the hybrid for FX Social Pro. I think this is pretty informative enough for everybody. For those who aren't customers yet, results for what? This is. Can you share success with the bot? Sure. I forgot we got people on here who's never used my bot before. I really just forgot. Sure. Like as you can see, like for example, this is really good right here, and this is really good also. But let me go. I'm gonna bring up my FX books for one of them. Now I don't have any. Obviously, I don't have any results for the new one I just told you about because the hybrid, which I think is gonna be great. I have results from having separate, which they do by themselves. It's already good. I just like doing stuff, honestly. You don't have to do the hybrid, obviously. So I'll share my screen real quick. New share. Okay, cool. I don't know why my screen is black. All right, cool. So as you can see, this is like 2,200%. $639, whatever, right? So it's doing pretty good. I think it's in some drawdown right now, like negative $300 in drawdown, which is fine. It'll get up out of there soon. But yeah, it's good results. I will say this: it's extremely easy to get 100% of your money with my bot in like no time at all. And once you do once you get 100% of your results, you can take your initial profit out, and then you can just let the profits run all day. That's what I tell people to do. What's the grid settings for hybrid? What's the gold grid settings for hybrid? Same thing you would do with the recommended settings, the regular gold settings I have in the recommended settings field. Do you have results for FTMO? I passed it with the regular one, with the demo version, but I'm gonna redo it now. But I'm gonna do I was gonna wait till next week to do it because it's NFP this week, so I'm not gonna do it this week personally because it's too much going on. Like it's the end of it's holidays. That's last week. Before that, the market makers are gone, and it's NFP this week. It's just not a good time to be in the market. Thank God, my bot actually has been doing really well doing all this chaos. But imagine what it's going to do when the market goes back to normal, when the market makers come back, when there's no holidays, no crazy New Year's at the end of the year, like December, it's just a lot of stuff going on. And like it's still killing it. So imagine when it's regular, it's game over, right? So yeah. But yeah, so any other questions for me, guys, before I let you guys go? So for those who aren't members, I'll just tell you what you get real quick. So you get Forex education, you get my products, my software that trades for you. You get our community that we're on now, obviously. You're gonna get these recorded webinars. You get this. I just answered it already. I said that I passed it, but I passed it on the demo version. So with FTMO, you can pass it, but you can pass it for free. But the issue with passing it for free is you don't get you don't get the real account. But I was only doing it because I was doing it for free because I wanted to wait till after after what you call it, after NFP this week. So I didn't want to do it this week because it just didn't make any sense. I'm not I just wanted to see if it was gonna work, so I just did it anyway. But I didn't feel like waste my money on the worst possible week to have a trading week. Okay, I got a lot of questions. Hold on, guys. Cause I gotta go soon, guys. So I'm just gonna be really quick, and then Wednesday we can reconvene. I promise you. I gotta go soon. So everybody has to go to LG for the bots. All right, so let me knock this out. For those who are trying to become customers and have questions, everything else, guys, just make the account. It's FTMO is completely free to start an account. So if you just go here, all the questions you're asking about FTMO, you can literally just go here, and you can literally try your demo for free, just like I did. You ain't got to pay no money. You ain't got to ask me no questions. Just press this button, create the account, try it for free for $50,000 demo. If it messes up, try again because it's free. so, like I was saying though, guys, for people who actually have questions about trying to get started with us, it's you get the Forex education like you see here. You're gonna get the bots as we've seen there, and it's $150 a month. Yeah, so it's $150 a month for that, and you got to pay through Bitcoin. So that's pretty much the answer for that. And you're gonna get two. Oh yeah, you're gonna get this too. Let me show you one more thing before I go. That's why I was waiting. I forgot. I was trying to do something, but everyone kind of asked me all these questions, and I love you guys, but I'm getting like a million questions. I gotta go soon, but I do want to show you this, guys, before I go. So trading view. For those who don't know, this is what I want to teach you on Wednesday, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to use this on Wednesday. So we're gonna be doing trading. We're gonna do a trade day Wednesday. But basically, another tool that you get, which I think, and let me know who in the chat box actually uses the wave analyzer. I know a lot of people don't even know what the wave analyzer is or use it because they just use automation. But who actually uses the wave analyzer? Like I like the wave analyzer. Like it makes trading like so much simpler. Like I don't have to, I almost feel like it's cheating. Cool. So look, how this works. This is about the wave analyzer for those who don't know. Is when it calls a sale, if it's not sure why this is not showing all my EA. All right, there we go. So very good tool, like they said. I like doing the 15-minute. I like looking at the 15-minute or the 4 hour. So 15-minute, 4 hour. So it's very simple. It tells you when to buy and sell. It tells you the exit too, but I don't really keep that on. I just turn that off. I don't need no exit help. So it calls a buy. If the candlestick, the second candlestick is above for the buy when it calls it, it's gonna go up. When it calls a sell, it has to be below all three lines. So, like for example, this one calls a sell, boom, drop down. So, but it has to be all three lines have to be below the candles, above the candlestick for the sell. So, like for the sell, it has to be right here. For the buy, it has to be right here. And so when it calls a buy, if the candlestick's right here, when it calls a buy, it's gonna go up. If it calls a sell and the candlestick's right here, it's gonna go down. It's a very simple strategy. Now, obviously, you want to use other stuff with it, and we go over that if you go in my training. If you go to my day trading academy, on the get started, it gives you all that good stuff. This is setting up the trading view, all that good stuff. You can request to get the wave analyzer right here as a member, as long as you're an active member, and then when you go to Forex education, I got this study guide right here. So let me download and show you that real quick. And if you go through all this education, you can literally learn how to trade, guys. So you can learn how to trade by just going through this training. And it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 10, 15 videos, become a full-time trader. So I'm gonna show you I even created a trading journal for you guys. Who's used a trading journal already? I know a lot of people don't even know I had a trading journal, to be honest, because I didn't really talk about it much. But I'm gonna show it to you in a way. Do I not have it on here? Oh, I must not add my trading journal on here. My bad, guys. Jeez, I'm tripping. I don't know what's going on with me. But I will be adding the trading journal right here, but I'm going to go ahead and bring it up for you guys so you can see it. It's on there. I saw it. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. I could have sworn I had it on here. Maybe I don't. Like it was on there at one point. It's just like some stuff just disappeared out of nowhere on my stuff. I don't know why. But I'm gonna. I'll make sure to go re-add it after this webinar. But let me bring it up real quick so I can show you guys. Yeah, the wave analysis is still coming to yeah, it's still coming to Kajabi, correct. I'm getting it built out as we speak actually. So it's gonna be coming right where you can just log in Kajabi and you'll be right on there. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I got you guys. I got you guys. I'm looking for wave analysis journal. There it goes. So let me share it real quick so you can see it, and I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta get going. So as you can see, this is a journal. I'll make sure you can get access to it, and you can print this out if you want. And basically, you know, it's like the workbook. You put your date here, and you know, and you can track 20 trades. So it gives you all the rules on how to trade for buy, all the rules on how to trade for sell using the wave analyzer. So you can have that printed out, and you can document each pair, and then boom, you know, you can document each pair. And I think my computer's messing up, so I think that's a lot of stuff going. But it's just my computer messing up right now. But as you can see, like it's a very cool little journal. You can take notes on each trade. You know, you can print it out or whatever. So you get a lot for the 150 guys. And the next step, guys, is I really want to help you guys get approved for that 1.8 million. Even if it might take a while for you guys, you know, even if you only start for $10,000, something, you know, and build it up. And the good thing about it is you're building 3 different ones up at one time. So, you know, you're doing all 3. So you're building up all of them at one time and getting verified between all of them with the software. So I'm gonna talk about one more thing. So a couple other things that I'm testing is like I'm always testing different scenarios on how to trade with the software. I got a lot of different things in testing. I got a lot more stuff coming out soon. I got the wave analyzer is going to be on the actually installed into the membership area, so you don't have to have trading view for it. What else I got? I'm working on this. I don't want to promise you anything right now because I got a limited amount of affiliates right now, but I'm working on where you can be an affiliate and track your sales. I don't know if right now I have a limited amount of affiliates, so I'm only going to do it if it's easy to automate while let everybody be an affiliate. But we'll talk about that later. Let me see. Accept my Raven class from. Okay, I got you, Phil. Just text it to me because I forget. I mean, if you want to learn how to trade about software, you can. I don't believe in DeAndre working hard, you know, for money. So I don't trade without software because I have no purpose in life not to. Like I don't. I'll never understand for the life of me when people want to like work hard to trade. Like that, this one guy, he was killing it with my software. He's like, bro, I like it, but I just feel like it's a crutch because I want to learn without it. I'm like, why? Who cares? Like you think the market gives a crap how you make your money? Yeah, you like, oh my god, I'm cheating to make money. Like I don't teach how to trade with my software because I don't trade with my software because it's a waste of my personal time. I like getting alerts from my software, go look at the chart, and taking the trade. I keep it simple. And my software trades for me also. So I'm like super lazy when it comes to trading. I care about making money. I'm not super passionate about doing all the, you know, learning a lot of other stuff, which is fine. You can definitely go do both. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you what I don't do. But cool guys. It was a cool little webinar, guys. I did record it. So it's gonna be recorded. I'm gonna upload it to my YouTube channel. You can follow my YouTube channel on www.youtube.com/FX Social. I'm gonna upload it there. You can subscribe too and leave some really cool comments, because the link to sign up, yeah, just hit me up. It's, what is it at? Just go to my website. I'm pretty sure you got this off of my link in my bio. So just go to my Instagram, and you'll see the website. It's in my Instagram. That's CEO Brandon. And yeah, I like my goal is, I want, like, outside of the FTMO stuff. FTMO is great and all, but outside of that, I want to have like 10 $100,000 accounts of my own money being auto traded for 30% returns per account. So that's like 300,000 a month on autopilot. So that's my personal goal. So the good thing about the bot, guys, is you can have the bot trade 5 accounts. So over time, once you get really happy with the bot and you got 5, you can have, and you get really good, you got extra money, you can have the bot trade 5 different accounts. So with even with your own money. So this is how you have 5 different $1,000 accounts, or 5 different $10,000 accounts, or 5 different $100,000 accounts. It can trade 5 different accounts, and you can have one on conservative, one on aggressive, one in between, one for print machine, one for FS Pro, one for yourself, whatever, right? So $100 accounts, it can trade $100 accounts, but it's very risky because it's $100 account. So it's real risky. Throw your Instagram in bio. Okay, so I'll just share my Instagram so because someone just asked. So this is my Instagram for those who just asked. It's don't get too don't look for too much motivation on my Instagram, guys. I'm ratchet. Okay. So that's not my Instagram. Actually, this is my Instagram right here. So it's actually, I'm on the wrong one. Switch. So this I got FX Social EA and CEO Brand. So you can follow both of you. I want FX Social EA is my business account, and then you can follow either one or both. And CEO Brandon is that's my selfie. So CEO Brandon is me. That's me, guys. So cool. Now you got to know one of the creators. Good stuff as always, bro. Catch you on this one. Cool. Does it 5 exclude that? No, it's all demo or live. You can have the bot trade with 5 accounts. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate your guys' time. I don't want to hold you up. I'm the GOAT now. Yeah, man. That's my selfie. You're welcome, guys. I'm gonna upload to my YouTube channel. Feel free to comment if y'all want to do me a really big favor. I'm gonna email this and put this in the Telegram group once I leave a comment below the video on the YouTube and let everyone know what you thought about the webinar. That really helped my YouTube channel, and subscribe. Cool. I appreciate you guys, and I'm looking forward to y'all success.